This is the best free plugin when it comes to trippy background effects. A lot of you are familiar with Sapphire and Universe, but both of those plugins cost a ridiculous amount. So in this tutorial, I'll show you a free plugin and how you can use it just to get the most out of it. So I'm in After Effects right now, and I got this tandem music video right here. I got two different layers. One is my rotoscope layer and one is my background layer. So I've already masked out my subject, which is the first thing that you're gonna have to do, mask out your subject. I'm not gonna go over how you rotoscope out your subject in this video, but after you've done that, add on a Refine Soft matte just to make the edges a little bit cleaner, especially for my mask. It looks horrible right now. So I'll add on the Refine Soft matte, turn down the additional edge radius to like 3.5, feather all the way up to like 7. Now it's starting to look a little bit better, and I'll bring my background clip back now. And the free plugin that we're going to use is Displacer Pro, and it looks something like this. You can get so many different results using this, and yeah, it's just a sick plugin. So I'll reset everything, and the first thing we're gonna do is change the edge behavior to mirror repeat. So whenever we mess with something, we won't have these black edges coming in. Like for example, if we drag this up, if we don't have mirror repeat turned on, it will look like this. So it's going to look horrible. But we can start off by turning up the Translate X to like 61, and then we can drag up the rotation to -78, and then we can also mess with the scale a little bit. I'll drag it down to like 60%, and then we can keyframe the scale, the rotation, and the Translate X, and go in like half a second right here. And then we can reset everything back to 0. Then I'll create a graph that looks something like this for all of the effects, and we'll mix in some other effects just to spice it up a little bit more. So all of the values, create a graph that looks something like this. We can turn our motion blur as well. And just like that, we've animated the background. Now there are a lot of cool things you can do with this free plugin. I'll open up my VFX Expert plugin, which has these 7 different tabs, and in the rotor effects tab, we have a bunch of different rotor effects, obviously. And in here we have some ones that uses this plugin. So I'll pick them and show what I've created. This one, for example, is this kind of vortex blast effect, and it looks like this. Of course, as you can see, it's not just the Displacer Pro, because I've mixed it with so many different other effects. You can actually see everything in here. So you can basically just copy it with the Displacer Pro and get some cool looks. Because without the Displacer Pro, it would honestly just look super weak, as you can see. As you can see right here, it just adds that trippy look onto the effect. So it's an essential one when you don't have Sapphire or Universe. I think I used it for this one as well. This one is a little bit more basic. This background shift that you see right there is from the Displacer Pro. So I'll hide everything. I'll try to hide some of the other effects so you can see just a little bit more clear. And that's basically what the Displacer Pro does. Yeah, this looks sick. And for that, I just kept everything at 0 at the start. And then I keyframed the Translate X and the rotation and the scale. The Translate X to 55, rotation to -66, and scale to 98. That's about it. It's not too hard. And then I mixed it with all of these other effects, as you can see. You can copy these ones as well, so it's just a bunch of sauce for you guys. As you can see in the VFX kit, I have a bunch of more effects that uses this plugin, so you can create some absolutely sick stuff with this free plugin and just stock effects inside of After Effects, because that's actually what I've done for the VFX kit. I have the default version, which doesn't require Sapphire or any paid plugins, and then I have the add-on version, which doesn't require Sapphire. So feel free to check it out if you're editing music videos and working with the clients. It's definitely a game changer. Helps you save so much time with these live previews and just one-click effects. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.